Sandstorm and Undergrowth, the OG duo, they are Vivid Obsidian's playground. It's going to be really hard to knock them off their perch. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're no stranger to the KPL, you know what these guys are capable of on these maps. It's usually the other non-vanilla maps that they tend to bleed a little bit on, but the players have just loaded into the server, and Dojin, I believe that means we're going to get a game on. Vivid Obsidian versus Law. Let's go.
We are going to be seeing the first point go already on the way here. Lore is going to be taking the first approach here, but Vivid Obsidian have to fend them off, and it is not going to be working. Wingman actually going to be at 1 HP, but Logic does get it at the end. It gets a second one as well, and the third as well. And Vizla's going to be the last one coming from Vivid Obsidian there, but he is going to find 2 at the end there. And now he has to fend off the intruders, as he is going to be getting caught in the pre-fire there. Moss will be finding 2, and Wingman's going to actually have the last kill there. The kills are tied 10-8. Now it is 11-9, and Hopsy is continuing to get these kills, but Wingman actually going to get the kill onto Nate Jake there. 25 seconds left once again, and Mosley has to go for the push here. And he is going to be lurking in the shadows, going for the peek here. Wingman actually not going to be taken down. He's going to be very low on HP, and Vizsla is going for the rotate as well. 14 seconds left, and they are going to be headed in already onto the site here. And Vizsla going to be the last one remaining, and Erosis actually wins that duel out. 7 seconds left, and he's going to be the only one on the site here, but Logic is going for the rotate. And now, 3 seconds left, and Vivid Obsidian is they are up on points by 300 as we are heading into the second point.
Second point active. You can already see Vivid Obsidian are there and waiting, boasting about a 400-point lead. Irrational in the air gets the kill onto Nate Jake, but gets swatted by Erosis, who picks up 3 for his troubles. Now jukes it out with Wingman on the point, but Wingman wins out. In comes Irrational again, just spoiling the party there. But speaking of spoiling the party, that's exactly what Moswee did. Gets 2. Nobody invited him, but he rolls up with the AK regardless. Logic with the sniper out. There he goes. Instant impact. Oh, whiffs the shot onto Wingman, and Wingman does not miss. Still Vivid Obsidian. They get bullied off the point regardless. Law now stacking up the points. 23 seconds remaining here. You can have a look at Vivid Obsidian. They're looking for a Stalingrad style approach here. I'm talking about a pincer maneuver. And now Erosis comes in, flies across the point, collects 2 with that famous. Nate Jake low, as is Moswee. They need to go in now to Vivid Obsidian to have their best chance. Nate Jake gets taken down by half HP. Hop CX finds 2. So does Irrational and Vivid Obsidian. Oh, they've been doing their curls because they are flexing here at the moment. But still, the point lead is narrow as we go into double walls.
And with 54 seconds left, it's already looking like the push is already happening here. Moswee's actually going to be the only one on the point in Logic as well. And Hopsy actually coming through with a 3-piece onto the point here. And now, Vivid Obsidian have double walls under control here. And this actually might be very dangerous for Lord. They have to take third point because this is a very crucial point for them to actually capitalize on. 36 seconds left. Hoxia seems like he went for the kill onto Jake there, but Jake did narrowly escape his death there. But the pushes are going to be set up now. Logic and Moswee and Nate Jake and Erosis are all going to be pushing from the same point here. And Wingman is going to be at 1 HP, and Rational actually clutching it out at the end there. Logic finding 2, but cannot find the last one onto Rational here. And Vivid Obsidian still have this under control here. And a nice flick coming through Logic as well, getting the kill onto HopCX. Rational once again going to be the only one, but HopCX is actually still going to be on the point for to support his team there, actually. 5 seconds left. It seems like Vivid Obsidian was once again on the point there, and the pushes are not going to be happening from Lore as they are heading into the last point here.
Yeah, Vivid Obsidian still in front, but the lead not as large as they would like. As you can see, Law just really trying to take it to him here. Nate Jake gets 3 with that SMG, though, before Vizsla just applies the brakes. Speaking of brakes, Irrational's been doing that all night, breaking the opposition. Erosis gets his head shattered. In comes Logic. Now Irrational falls to him, but in comes Wingman, who with this LMG has been an absolute presence. It's short-lived, however. In comes Erosis, removes Vizsla. Law try to get themselves on the point. Logic with the sniper at close range. Oh, flick of the wrist onto Irrational. Moswee comes in as well, gets a frag, but there's Wingman just lurking. Moswee on the site. Bit slow to react there as Vizsla comes around the corner and takes 2 with him. 20 seconds remaining on this point, and Vivid Obsidian now looking to push this out to a 1,000-point lead yet again. Moswee, though, finds 2, and in come Law, but Vizsla has something to say about that. Nate Jake and Erosis get taken down now. Moswee still alive on this point, but again, Wingman just being an absolute boogeyman for Law at the moment. You can see not quite 1,000 points, but Vivid Obsidian will be pretty happy with that one. Of course, they are the kings of the OG Sandstorm and Undergrowth, and now that we're on Sandstorm, they've just not looking as crisp as they were on Undergrowth. Law just starting to come into their own, but still lots and lots of ground to cover here, Dojin.
Yeah, and, Lord did have it almost under control until the last point there, and it seems like Vivid Obsidian has actually overpowered them on that last point and on third point. So if Lord gets those points under control, we actually might see something different here.
As we head into the first point, it will be Logic finding the first frag, but Wingman claps back very, very quickly. HopCX does get 2 frags and Vivid Obsidian on this point, but Najake with the Famis! Oh, look at that aim. Does find 2. Erosis comes in and supports, does take down Irrational. Very, very nicely done. And Law have a point advantage here on the point. You can see HopCX just lurking across this point, building up some speed, and oh my goodness, the way that these Vivid Obsidian players are able to just roll their wrists in the best situations is it really is a treat to watch. And now Logic Scope does take down Irrational. Najake gets 2, and in comes Erosis, gets the final frag, and Law looks like they're going to be body themselves onto this point here. They're going to try and take the lead away from Vivid Obsidian, but Vivid Obsidian are having absolutely none of that. With 13 seconds remaining, they push the Law off the point, and now just over a 100-point lead here. It's not what Vivid Obsidian are used to, but they'll take it. Law already setting up for the next point, and this is their best opportunity that they've had all game so far.
And we are going to be on the second point already, and War is going to be on it. They have to fend this off for 2 more times against Vivid City to actually have a chance against this. But Rosa is going to be the only one on the point here, and Vizsla Vizsla actually does get the kill onto Rosas there. As now, Vivid City has overtaken Lore on their own point here with 42 seconds left. And Jake also trying to go for the push there, but Wingman is going to be taking him down. Rational finding 2 in the process as well. Masu actually getting that trade through, and Wingman still going to be on the point. Masu going to be very low on HP though, but Vizsla actually going through with the wall hops to continue these kills that he's putting down. And now, Lore hasn't even touched the point yet, and Vivid City have been fending him on perfectly at this point here. 22 seconds left. Masui has been spotted here. He's going to be spraying away, but Vizsla is actually going to be taken down, and Hopsy is actually getting the kill onto Masui there. With 15 seconds left, Lore have to push in for one more time here, but Logic actually going to be taken down. And Erosis, Masui, and Natejake both have to work together here. And Natejake's going to be the last one, but Wingman actually pushing through, getting the last kill onto Jake here. And with 3 seconds left, seems like the rotates are already happening, and Vivid Obsidian is a lot of points up at this point.
They are, but it is double walls, and Vizsla is there and waiting. With that SMG, does find 2, and now Vivid Obsidian will get favorable spawns as Law have to mount a push here. They've got to push in as a unit. In they go. Natejake from short. Logic still with the scope, not in the best position for a sniper, but does make it work regardless. And battered and bruised, it will be Law actually taking the point away from Vivid Obsidian here, but they do have a 1,000-point deficit to climb back from here. Just over 30 seconds remaining. HopCX does find 2 frags, and Wingman with 1. That's all they need as Law forced to mount a counter-offensive, because Vivid Obsidian, they're starting to light the campfire here. The tent pegs are in. And it's going to be hard to dismount them from this site here at the moment. Law, they're trying valiantly. Logic does find the entry frag, but Wingman and HopCX with the 3-piece feed, finger licking good, finds the heads of all 3 players. And Law don't really know what hit him there. Vivid Obsidian are comfortably in control of double walls. Heading into the last point, this is going to be one hell of an ask for Law.
And the push is already going to be happening here. Masui seems to be really low on HP, and Vivid Obsidian is going to be trying to chase it. Actually goes past him, and Natejake is going to be the first one taken around. Oros is also going to be followed up by a trade after Wingman has been taken down here. And Masui's going to be at 1 HP, but he still continues to survive as Logic saves his life there. 42 seconds left, and nobody's going to be on the point here as they desperately need these points to happen. And it is going to be Vivid Obsidian all over the point now, but it seems like Hopsy actually hops off. Does get the kill onto Roses there. Vizsla also finding 2 in the process. Rational also finding 1 for himself. And my goodness, Vivid Obsidian has been holding on to this point very well and also been fending off everybody that touches the point here. As Logic is also going to be taken down. Wingman getting the kill onto Masui as well on HopCX. Getting the kill onto Jake. 15 seconds left. It still looks like they're pushing out of their way to try to get everybody off of the point here. And Logic also finally creeping up onto the point here with 6 seconds left. And it seems all but over for Laura there, as it is going to be a 2-0 victory for Vivid Obsidian from Sandstorm. Good games all around. Laura almost made it work there on the first round, but the second round, they did not.